Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just so, oh, what is this view? It's so gorgeous. Oh my goodness, look at that. Good morning. Just soaking up the last bit of sun before winter officially kicks in. Oh my goodness, I need to take this as a portrait photo. So just my 5-kilometer walk. It's been a minute, and then after that I'm gonna go to the store, put together a cutie gift for my baby sister in Christ, who just gave birth to her beautiful gorgeous daughter. So here is to the walk, and here is to some shopping. I am absolutely obsessed with this weather, and the sky is so perfectly blue. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Beauty. What a glorious day. Thank you, Jesus, for a beautiful day. I'm excited. Oh, gray weathers, rain, oh yuck. So this is quite beautiful and worth admiring. Oh, I haven't been on walks in such a long time, as in like a very long time. I wonder how my feedback is going to be for this month, because I try and do 150 kilometers per month, and last month I was on, I think, 140 something. I didn't make the 150 cut. This year, today, okay, this month, it doesn't even feel like I would have made it to 100, but we'll see. It's okay, gentle each day as it comes. I'm also thinking for these winter months I might option for indoor workout, which I'm also struggling with. But you know what, where there's a will, there's a way. So let's wait to see how it all works out. And yeah, I'll pick you guys up later again once we're at the store looking at the cutie baby things. Okay, bye. Some snippet of the beach. I'll come in summer. In summer, I'll come and have a walk directly by the beach on the sand. Hopefully. But for now, it's a no for me. It's an absolute no for me. Okay, so this is the first store. I'm digging this 3-piece. How cute. Oh my word. Cute. Oh, here are the pants at the bottom. Oh, that is so cute. It says 0. What's 0? Is 0 like the first year of birth? I also like these. Oh, these says newborn. So maybe these are the ones that I need. Oh, here's another one. Oh my word. That's just the thing with girl clothes, right? They're so cute. This is also cutie. This is cute too, but I always hear people complain with newborn clothes that the onesies are actually way better because everything else they just outgrow. Interesting. I don't know. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Aww. Okay, I'm gonna go to a second store now, and then I'll come back and make a decision. But the hunt continues. How cute is the uni? Oh. To be fair, I don't think these are newborn things, so I'm just gonna go to another store. I think this is a more extensive store, like there's a lot more to look at. So hopefully I'll come up with something cutie from here. Oh, look at that. I'm all right. Okay, but I definitely need to put the phone away and start concentrating. that paying attention. Oh, cute, 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 cute. Okay. Yeah, let me put the phone away and concentrate. I need to start somewhere. And then just take it from there. Oh. You see, suddenly I feel more in tune. I think I was just struggling at the other stores. So struggling. But now there's some bit of hope as to what I might be able to get the little cutie girl. Way much more. Way much more. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. Okay. Check you later, alligators. Ugh. This is the section I want you guys to come to once I have a baby. Let's keep it here. Let's keep it here. Yes, please get me those strollers, those car seats. Anything else I'll get myself. Oh my. Okay. I'm gonna put my phone away now. This is what I got, but I will unpack it with you guys a bit later. First things first. I am so hungry. This is a brand that I once did commercial advert for. That was so cool. And then I'm gonna have some chocolate cake and custard, and then I'm gonna have toasted bread with cottage cheese. And what else am I gonna put? And tuna. I generally, honestly, I'm such a plain Simon. I would generally just put tuna on here and call it a day, but I think I'm gonna add some cottage cheese just for my protein intake. So yeah, let's get that going, and then we can unbox baby's things. It's just small cute things, like very few things, very Aunt Sylvia is not a rich aunt things. Okay, let's get through this, because once I'm done with this, I am gonna eat and relax and call it a day. So I have a pretty card that I will write out to Mommy. I thought to already get a ribbon for when I eventually find the box that I'm gonna put everything in. Oh, and then I have these cutie. What are they called again? Silicone burps. You know the thing with these silicone burps, again, it's longevity. So everything is just like silicone vibes. And we have this cup. I don't know when baby will start using it, but I was just after the the aesthetics. Like, I'm sorry. I hope you get to use these things, girl. Because Aunt Sylvia, oh, look at this. We have a cooling what? Papa teether and soother chain. Oh, I actually thought that this is actually the thing that they suck on, and I thought this is the thing that holds it in place. Anyway, surely Mommy would be able to use that in some way or the other. I got this cute blankie. Oh, this is so cute. I just like the fact that it's like woven, you know. Okay, and then oh, I thought this was also cute. Oh, baby girl. And then I see all babies have these hairbands, guys, so I got her also these hairbands. And what else? And you see, this is another toother. So if I knew that the other one was for teething, I wouldn't have gotten a second one. But the more the merrier, because I guess you'll get one in the house, in the car, preschool, kindergarten, whatever the case is. And then something cute also. I have a feeling my gift is very useless. But you know what? It's the thought that counts. And then we have these. Oh, love you, mommy. Love you, daddy. What do you mean? But yeah, guys, this is pretty much it. I was kind of considering also getting you know, these entry diaries, like the journey, birth, first smile, first step. But I just don't know if the girl would use those. I have no idea. Because also the thing with journaling and diarying, it has to be like a thing that's personal to the mom. So I'm not sure if big girl mama is about journaling life. I just don't know. I don't know. But anyway, this is baby. This is baby. This is all in dollars. So I can't share the prices because I can't be bothered also. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way, but in a good. Oh, this is so pretty. I love it. Okay, now I have to find a box that I'm gonna pack all these things in, find the wrap paper, and we'll call it a day and post them through to mommy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna love and leave you. Goodbye with my plain nails. I think this video was meant to be in one of my previous vlogs, just to say that I have decided to go with plain nails for the winter season. So maybe I'll come back to doing my nails in spring, or I might not. We'll just see how it goes. I do miss it though, but it's been good for saving. There's so much to be considerate of as far as our spending is concerned, especially when you are in a season where you have some saving goals and so forth. But nails are cutesy, and if you can do them, why not? But also if you can go without them, why not? Hello, beautiful people. Sunday afternoon, and I am about to unpack my groceries. So we're gonna do that together as I do a bit of a yap on what might be my last vlog for a while, maybe officially just the last, maybe just for a while. And I'm gonna speak into that as I unpack my groceries, which are right, wait, they're there behind me. So I thought I'd do a bunch buy, not bulk, but bunch buy, so that it can sustain me a bit throughout the month, because I've been buying weekly and as I see fit. But I think that's just not a good idea, because then you can't put your groceries into your budget. So I've done a month buy, and I'll buy the small things as I see fit as time goes. But let us unpack the groceries and also just speak into why this is my last vlog until further notice. Okay, let's go. Just kind of a bit of everything, not really much. And by the look of things, I have more snacks than I have actual food. But I promise you, this is what I generally eat, because I need breakfast, lunch, dinner, and some bit of snacking in between. If you know me, all my friends will tell you that this girl is a snacker. I snack for a living. Anyway, let's get into the unpacking. My nose is so blocked, like it's so crazy. Anyway, I have toilet paper, very important. Toilet paper is very important. Let me just start off with, I'll go from back to back, because I thought what I would do is do snacks first. So I love these. They are 5-in-1, which means you can take them to work as a tea break snack. If you have kids, you can also buy them for your kids. And yeah, they can take 1 packet, 5 packs, so that's Monday to Friday. I am also a kid, so I'll eat this Monday to Friday. Olive oil for all my cooking, and then I have my milks. I got 4 because I think I'm gonna be surviving on oats as my main breakfast for this winter season. So I generally have my oats. First the milk. This is almond milk.
I try to keep away from the other milks. If I'm being honest, guys, one of the things I'm mostly persuaded in is the food that I eat. If I hear that something is good for you, I'll go with that thing. This is why I now eat avos, and I also now eat even oats. I didn't like it much, but now I do. And then I have custard. I realized that I really like this custard because it's not too sweet, or yeah, it's just not too sweet. And then, as you know, my Greek yogurt must always be somewhere in there. What else? I got myself some chicken nuggets because last time they were very nice. Not the healthiest, but they're very nice. So I might even have this for a lazy Sunday dinner. But let's see how it goes. This is all I got for now as far as my protein is concerned for dinners, because normally I'll cook this 3 times and just cook it differently. I don't know, I just dread nowadays buying all the other types of meats because it just feels like it's trash. Once you have it, all that there is to it is really trash. Magnum! I'm gonna have this now as I read my book for the afternoon. More snacks. These popcorns are the best. I think my new flavor across popcorn and chips is now sea salt. But these popcorns are so good, they even taste like health. I'm telling you, not a lot of oil. Even the sea salt itself, it's not too strong. So love them. Let's see what else. By now you know that everything that's gonna come out of my grocery bag, I'm gonna tell you that I love it. But no jokes, these are amazing. Peanuts. One thing about peanuts, they kind of like the cheaper version of nuts, but of course nuts, I think nuts have more protein. But you know what, peanuts, nuts, same thing, same WhatsApp group. Like, what do you mean? These are just the smoked chili. At some point I was getting overwhelmed by flavor, but let's see if I can get back into it. Love these. And just plain peanuts in case these ones are a bit of a hard for me to finish. What else do we have? Eggs. Of course there'll be eggs. We need eggs. Eggs is good for you. This is so funny. I got this chili beans and I opted for hot this time around, and these will be for the mince when I cook the mince. This is some of the other ways that I can cook my mince. Some of the other ways that I cook my mince also is just make it normal, some rice, and then do some fried rice with the eggs. Tuna. This is my favorite flavor, sweet Thai chili. So with these, I'll literally simply toast my brown seeded whole wheat bread, put some tuna on top, and I'm good to go for an easy lunch. I'm coming out of what is it, brown rice, because I realized it's hard to chew and it takes long to cook. So I just tried basmati rice. Long story short, I think it's just white rice, but we'll see how it goes. It has thinner grains. So, oh, I see which one is this one. Can you see? I'll probably put up a picture. The strains become longer, but in here it looks very like small, thin, slim grains, and I'm hopeful that this will cook quicker and I'll be ready to eat in no time. Yeah, the brown rice, I don't know, I think I've outgrown it because it takes longer to cook, but it's also so chewy, and most of the time I almost choke on it. Imagine being killed by rice. What the heck? And chase seeds. This is just a top up because I already have some existing. I normally have this with my oats. Let me tell you how I have this. So easy. I'll put the oats and the chase seed in a bowl, stir them up together, put hot water, put a lid on it, go shower, get ready, come back and eat. Okay, add milk and eat. But I think what I'm going to be doing moving forward to take away that time is making it part of meal prep and just doing the overnight oats. And in the morning, overnight oats with milk, and in the morning I put hot water instead of putting it in the microwave because it becomes a bit stiff. But because the overnight oats would be with milk, I can just add some water in the morning, hot water, to make it warm and eat it and be more time efficient. And then we have these, which you guys probably saw from last time. I love these. They taste like health. That's what we're all about. Let's lie to ourselves and say we're eating healthy while we're still snacking. Ooh, if you are not on this train, you need to get on this train. I got these for my baby sister in Christ and through the profession, and she love them. They're so easy on the tongue. They just go yum 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 yum. So if you're not on these, get onto them. You're gonna love them. Dove all day every day. Like I told you, this is still my face wash as much as it is my body wash. Just keeping it simple in the season and economical. Yeah. You know what I forgot though? I forgot toothpaste. Like tomorrow, I'm not gonna brush my teeth tonight. This is a safe space, so I'm gonna share that with you guys. I'll brush my teeth with the very last bit tomorrow morning so that I can get some toothpaste tomorrow. Bananas. They're still a bit green, but I'd rather have them this way than already almost ripened. So I wouldn't eat them immediately. I'll just put them on the side. Okay, I have some sliced peaches. 2 tins of this, which will go with the custard. What I like about canned peaches, there's a word for it though. You know how we do it also at home in the jars and you do it yourself, is because I know it's good fiber. I know like canned, or there's another word for it, not really canned, but when you put it in a jar and you store it over time, that it's good fiber, so then it'll keep you regular. Peanut butter, I got 2 bottles because my peanut butter goes by so quick, so I got these 2. This is what I add to my oats. So I do oats, I do chia seeds, I do, what is it, peanut butter, yum 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 yum, and my almond milk, yum 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 yum. So that is generally my breakfast. I topped up my oats. I still have some, but I topped it up. Like I'm saying, most of the essentials, I'm hoping that they carry me through the month. And then I have bread, so I'm definitely not gonna cook this evening. We'll just have some of these things. I'm supposed to be telling you guys about my last vlog, which is this one, but now I'm doing a commentary on the groceries. And then we have these protein drinks. They're so good. You see 7 grams of protein per serving, which is good for you, but obviously some added sugar there. But I'll take it either way because it's so nice and it's actually filling. Once you have it, you feel a bit full. Last one on my list is, ooh, this is cool. 007, 0 sugar, 0 caffeine. Because for the longest time, I just was not drinking fizzy drinks. And I think I'm gonna come out of them also at some point. So, and just stick to my kombucha. But for now we're here with 0 sugar and 0 caffeine. Oh, they're so cute. Wow, these cans are so cute. But cute. That is pretty much it for my groceries. It feels like there's more snacks than anything else, but you know what, it is what it is. I'm a snack girly, but I also like to cook and have food that is readily cooked in the fridge so that I don't need to buy out anything and all that sort of things. I'm even out of my breath, can you believe it? So I guess we'll do a proper chit chat, because this was not this was not the chit chat I was hoping for. So let's just do the actual chit chat. Good health decisions, guys. We can't leave the fruit out of the groceries. So I didn't get any fruit with my groceries because I have these. So I still need to finish these, and it's been a while now, so I really need to finish them and get them going. I took out these two like Friday already. It's Sunday now. I haven't eaten them. So yeah, I need to get going with my fruit bowl, because an apple per day keeps you away from the doctor. Green one even better. Back to me and my flowers that I got from Naomi. How cute are they? Very cutesy. Cute. Thank you, Naomi. You are an absolute angel. My nose is blocked, as you can hear, so that's not good. I have flu. Hopefully I get through it quicker. Anyway, let's discuss this being the last vlog. So about 6 months ago, we were watching one of my vlogs with my 2 nieces. We were just like judging them, rating them, which ones suck, which ones were a bit better. And then I had this idea like, hey guys, you know, let's try this consistency thing and just vlog for about 6 months. How about I just vlog from now until maybe June? And then now we're midway through May. This vlog is probably I'm gonna release it literally either last Sunday of May or the first Sunday of June, and then we're gonna call it a day. Not like we're gonna call it a day, but then I'm just gonna like go back into my corner and just spend some more time with the Lord and get off social media and just allow myself to think clearly and have a clear head space. And that is so many ands, because for the first time I actually don't know what to say. But yeah, but I'm so happy that I did commit to it, especially after it was something that I shared with my nieces, because I also don't want to say things in vain to them, especially things that has to do with building character. Consistency, committing to something is a part of your character, and seeing it through proves your character, you know, whether faithful or whether it can be trusted or not trusted. So it was important for me to just push through, because it was something I said to them. So I'm like, I'm gonna see it through, and when we have this conversation, they'll be like, oh, Rachani Sylvia, did you actually manage? Like, yeah, did you see the last one was on this date? So I did actually do it. Whether or not the results were there or they weren't is beyond the point, but the fact that it was something that I could speak and actually see through is what is most important. I'm also proud of myself, because it's so easy to get discouraged with YouTube with those 30 views or 10 views on a video. Like, oh my goodness, so traumatic. But also just remembering why you do it, because if you're doing it because it's fun, it's something you enjoy the editing, you enjoy, and then you know you're doing it for your loved ones, because my nieces and nephews watch the vlog, so I love that, and for them it's something extraordinary. But on a more social scale, when you understand the dynamics of what it means to be a vlogger and how far people are on their YouTube journey, then you're like, ah, these poor kids, shame. Little do they know. But yeah, so last vlog for the season until further notice. I thought I would still do some sit downs, so we'll see if I still have the stamina to do some sit downs, some informative videos, maybe like comparing life in South Africa, life in New Zealand, working as a radiographer in South Africa versus doing it in New Zealand, and is overseas that still the place to move to if you want to make a lot of money. And of course, for context, for me particularly, when I say overseas, it will always be New Zealand. And yeah, also just like videos where compare life in the time that I spent in Malaysia, now comparing it to South Africa and comparing to New Zealand. So those type of videos that can kind of give people an insight into one person's experience, because of course I am one person, so you can take my word or you don't need to. And also keeping in mind that my experiences are very exclusive to me. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it. I was thinking one thing I wanted to add. I left WhatsApp a little bit. I'm also like not as much regular on WhatsApp as I was. Honestly, I just try to keep my mind out of a lot of litter, because there's so much litter on chat platforms, there's so much litter on social media. So I really try to keep my mind out of litter, 1. 2, also out of people's businesses. The next thing, you're just viewing people's statuses. You have knowledge of almost every second person's life. To some degree, I feel like that is unhealthy, because back in the days, to get access to what is happening in somebody's life, you'd have to go have coffee with them, have a sit down with them, have a heartfelt conversation with them. But now it just feels we're so much into each other's lives. Is that healthy? I don't think that is healthy. So I just avoid, ignore, unless otherwise I really want to see, hey, what's my friend being up to? Hey, what's this person being up to? And from a good place of also wanting to check up on them and follow up. Okay, I'm going into a rabbit. Is this a rabbit hole? It possibly is. As I was saying, we'll see you guys some other time. Wait, I was actually saying something. What was I saying actually? Oh, I was putting up a WhatsApp status, and it was just like, let's breathe. It was just like speaking life into my own life. And I was like, oh my goodness, Sylvia, all you do is speak life into your own life. You want to see the results now. Like, girl, you're one of the most positive people ever, but we want to see results now. And I was just kind of beating myself up about talking myself up. That is actually quite crazy. But yeah, still just speaking life and hopeful that things kind of work out at the end, eventually, soon enough. I don't know, I think sometimes I have too many dreams and hopes and aspirations, and I've just been out of my game for so long that it's like, oh my goodness, when are things gonna pick up again? So very discouraging, very disheartening. But I'm just so happy with how God made me mentally, because I just keep coming back up again. I just keep coming back up again. Like, if I don't have bricks to build, I will use soil. If there is no soil, I will use grass. If there's no grass, I'll use stones. If there is no stones, I'll use sugar canes. If there's no sugar canes, what else do people use to build? But guys, we have to keep building. We have to keep building ourselves up. We have to keep building on our lives. It doesn't matter how much life knocks us down, because thing is, what will happen, what can happen will happen. I also realized that you're never good enough of a person for the bad things of life not to happen to you. So I'm kind of going through that season of just acknowledging that, hey, bad things happen, and they happen to everybody, whether you have good intentions or no good intentions. But under the same breath, in the wilderness, that's where we meet God. In the valley, that's where we most sensitized to the voice of the Lord. So may we not reject our valleys, may we not reject our wilderness, but always having the comfort that God is with us. He is always with us. He will always be with us. Even sometimes when we are the ones that let ourselves in the valley, the Lord will always be with us. Even sometimes when we are the ones that have let ourselves into the wilderness, the Lord is always with us. And today's message was also so beautiful. It was talking about Elijah performing these miracles in front of all these what's the word for them, the other people, the magicians and whatever, right? Where the fire of heaven fell down on was it the cow? First of all, today we do not go into the background, so I'm just trying to revisit the background at my own expense, at being crucified, and the possibility of being crucified for not doing the Bible well. Anyway, so Elijah has had these victories, and then Jezebel gets very angry. It's like, who is this person? Because I promise you, I am gonna kill them. They are smutty pants and I'm gonna kill them. So Elijah goes on a run, and he's heartbroken and he's tormented and he's in grief, and his life just feels like it's in shackles, so much that he actually wishes his life away. Sitting in a hidden place under a tree, the angels of heaven visit him. And in that moment where what he needed the most was comfort, because what do we need the most when we are grieved and in sorrow and isolated and feeling alone and feeling like there is no way that I am going to win this battle? What do we need? We need comfort. We need tenderness. And in that moment, that's how the Lord shows up. The Lord shows up in a way that Elijah most needs him, and that is through being tender. The angels of heaven come and they provide food and water for him. Food and water. Not gold, not silver. Food and water. Food and water. Comfort and warmth and love. Because our basic needs, when our basic needs are provided for, that's when we'll always feel the love and the tenderness of the Lord. So that was the word from today from the Lord, and I was just like weeping. I was just weeping. They're like, you've been holding on so much to grief. And you know, grief is not only from the passing of a loved one, but it can happen for so many reasons. Disappointment, finding yourself in a space that you never thought you would. That creates grief. Like, some of you have been carrying on to the grief, but the Lord just wants to show up to you in his tenderness, because we know the God that is powerful. We know the Lord that performs great miracles. We know the Lord that splits the sea. We know the Lord that brings down Jericho walls. But there's a God who is tender, kind, gentle, loving, and faithful. And then they were like, you need to open yourself up to this love and tenderness and faithfulness and gentleness of the Lord. I was just weeping. But you know what? Weeping may come in the evening, but guess what? The joy of the Lord comes in the morning. And sometimes the evening is a season. The evening is an entire season for some of us. But the morning, which is a different season, will come also. So hopeful for my morning season that brings joy. And if you are listening to this and you've also been in a season of turmoil, your morning is also coming. Let's keep pressing in. Let's keep speaking ourselves up into life. Let's continue to just be positive. Like I was saying, I literally put up a status that builds me up, and from that status I was like, girl, you've been building yourself up forever. Where's the building? Where is the building? And I said, yeah, it's okay. I will continue to speak myself up. I will continue to hype myself up. I will continue to speak the word of God over my life. It might not be every day, it might not be every minute, it might not be every week, because some weeks it's just too hard to can even say that the Lord is faithful. But I will continue to build myself up, because what if I have 50 more years to live? Am I gonna live them just drowned in sorrow and feeling sorry for myself and feeling as though things are never gonna work out? No, I will continue to push. And somewhere in between those next 50 years of my life, there will be a shift. Somewhere in those next 30 years of your life, not that I'm saying you're gonna die younger, but somewhere in those 30, 40, 60, 50, 70, 80 years of your life, somewhere in there will be joy in the morning. Anyways, enough yappy. Hope you enjoyed the vlog, the chit chat. There wasn't really much to it, but you know what? It is what it is. It ain't what it's not. Bye.